Some for discovery, to see the unknown. Others for a new start.
So you guys do have shuttles. Maybe you could put one of those in the cargo bay of the Tempest. So let me get this straight. Exploring the Milky Way is just too mainstream, so the people on the Andromeda Initiative are excessively rich, bored hipsters who are so fed up with the Milky Way for some reason that they wanted a new start. This is the motive for going to Andromeda. Even though 99% of the Milky Way is unexplored, just gotta crank up that difficulty to 1,000. And they wanted the challenge of going there, so they created an Odyssey drive, because normal exploration of the Milky Way, starting a colony on a new planet somewhere, yeah, it's just not hard enough. 100,000? Okay, so that's 4 ARC ships, 20k each, that's 80k, and then the 20k from the Unfinished Nexus, I guess. And those have to be mixed main species, and the other ones that aren't the 4 main ones, which means they've got technological solutions for multiple species to go into cryosleep on one vessel. So why do you have 4 species-specific ARC ships? Why not have 5 ARC ships, all of them mixed species? That way, during your long journey, if you lose one, you don't lose an entire species. Or make one giant space station with a series of smaller, cheaper ships for exploration. Why is there this bizarre combination of species-specific ships and one unfinished space station if you're just going to explore anyway? Or keep the space station and have 4 main ships geared for exploration that actually are equipped with shuttlecrafts. Alright, people complained about the Mako being too blah to play with, and then they complained it was gone, so now they're going to bring it back in a neutered version of what might have worked before.
I'm ready to get to it.
Readings confirmed. I detect an increased level of adrenaline in your system. The neural implant is functioning properly.
Caffeine always did make me jumpy.
You're all done. Let's get you on your way.
So the doctor is not too concerned about an illegal AI in my head that sees and hears everything I do. Okay, I guess the whole theme of AI versus organics wasn't a big deal in Mass Effect 3. Did no one see this giant energy tree? Or did we simply feel like running into it?
I think so.
What happened?
I think so.
What happened?
I think so.
What happened?
Look at these expressions. What happened? What did Lexi see to her left? The door? Was it us? Did she suddenly realize how gigantic our human penis was?
We have a problem over here. It's Sarah Ryder.
Was there some reason Sarah's pod was moved to the cryo bay as opposed to just waking her up where we were?
Ryder can find it. He has a scanner. Quick, Ryder, use it to locate the vault.
And aren't you the technicians? Wouldn't you have a scanner for scanning technical things? And know much more about this than I? Or can I simply solve every problem or obstacle that pops up by scanning it?
There! It's reset!
Rerouting the torrent now. It's working!
How does the computer work? I'm a technician. I have no tools. So the solution was to power cycle the device. Isn't that standard procedure for, I don't know, 90% of every tech support call? Why couldn't these technicians do that from the start of their mysterious broken computer electrical generator problem thing? And how'd they know it was going to blow if they didn't have a scanner? And why didn't they just turn it off? Is there some reason I need to use an Omni tool to open a door that connects to a hallway, that connects to a trolley car, especially since there are already people in the hallway? And all the doors open automatically for us already? And if it doesn't respond to proximity, wouldn't the door have a handle or something? Did I hack the door? Does the door want confirmation and then sent me a message to my Omni tool and asked whether I'd like to open it?
Prognosis is good. I wouldn't worry. Go ahead and take us to the bridge.
Ah, trams, the horizontal elevators. Glad to see the other passengers aren't in a rush. Yeah, we're just waiting for someone else to push the go button. Yeah, just kind of lazy. Don't really feel like it. No, you don't press the console. You use your Omni tool. Same way you open that door.
Mainline power's been knocked out. We're on reserves, Captain. They won't last.
So we just came out of FTL, and hitting this weird gas tree thing just knocked out all our energy. Okay. And weren't we just previously going away from it? How big is this thing?
All of our long-range scans told us it was in the green zone. Perfect for human settlement.
How did we get long-range scans from the Milky Way again? Are you ever going to explain that?
It doesn't even look the same.
Probably because the light energy coming from a galaxy over 2.5 million light years away just might be a little bit old, making your long-range scans kind of useless. Why let science get in the way of perfectly good science? Well, whatever this is.
Sam?
The energy from the phenomenon is damping our sensors. Planetary conditions are unknown.
So here's an idea. Fix the ship to move. Get away from the phenomenon, and then scan the planet.
We're marooned. 20,000 souls adrift at sea. And when the power runs out, and stays out, we need to know if that's safe harbor.
Right. Fix the ship, get away, scan the planet. If you can't fix the ship, then go to FTL. Make some energy and you'll never run out of juice. Isn't that the point of the Oddsy drive system?
And if it's not?
As Pathfinder, it'll be my job to find an alternative.
If you're just going to find an alternative, then there's really no rush. You fix the ship first, make sure everyone's safe, scan the planet. And if it's still a viable planet, then you go down to it. And if the place sucks, then you find an alternative. But if you can't fix the ship, there's no point to any of this. If you go down to the planet now, you might just instantly die from any number of planetary phenomenon you're unaware of. Well, wait a second. Doesn't a shuttlecraft have scanners?
All right, just make it quick.
Whoa, that facial animation. Why do they have to make it quick? Do you need his help here? Is he some amazing technician or engineer, or are you going to leave the system without him?
Harper, the rest of the team should be awake by now. Have them spin up 2 shuttles. Planet fallen 30.
Hey, you still got shuttles. So why did you outfit the Tempest with the car?
If this doesn't work out, we'll need him more than ever.
Why? If you can't fix the ship, what use would he be? If you can't navigate the ship, what are you going to do? Start ferrying people to the planet?
I need an ETA on our sensor repairs. We're blind out here.
Good to see the graphical pop-ins from the Unreal Engine are back in Frostbite.